Can I recreate the Taco Bell Crunch Supreme with fresh queso on my first attempt? Let's see how this goes. First things first, I gotta prep all of my ingredients. Let's get a time lapse going. Okay, we got all of our prep done right here for the amazing queso. So we're gonna make the queso real quick, then we'll move on to the Crunch Wrap Supreme. So as you see all right here, I have all around me, all of my prep right here. I have all this exciting stuff. I have my flour, I have my cream cheese, I have my cheese, I have my garlic powder, I have a cup of milk, and I have diced tomatoes. These are all the tomatoes I'm gonna use for everything. So I decided to cut up a little extra because I'm gonna need some later. So we're gonna put our stick of butter in right now, boom, just like that. And we're gonna make sure it doesn't burn. We don't want it to burn. I'm not gonna add an insane amount of flour right away. I'm just gonna add a little. I don't want it to be too thick, but we're gonna make a roux here. I'll leave a little out. I don't really know what a roux is, but hey, we're here for it, man. If you like the video, make sure to subscribe, man. It helps out so much. Let's finish the queso. Oh God, oh my God, it's bubbling. It is bubbling. We're gonna slowly add the milk. We're gonna slowly add the milk, very slowly, and we're gonna continuously stir. Continuously stir, it says, continuously. We'll add a little bit of milk. We'll stir for a little bit. And now what we're gonna do is we're gonna add this cream cheese. I have a huge dollop of cream cheese. It says add the cream cheese and stir until melted. So we're gonna add that cream cheese and we're gonna stir until melted. Now for this one, I think I'm gonna use an actual bigger one because this cream cheese is a little thick. I'll be honest, nothing wrong with that, but it is a little thick. Oh, the consistency is already becoming fire. Oh my, guys, we might have cooked here. Oh my, we actually might cook. This actually might be edible for once. This is crazy. It is becoming harder and harder to stir. Each and every time it's becoming very annoying and hard to stir. Because to be honest, this mixer is made of plastic. If it was made of metal, it would be a little better. But I think I lost the metal one. Not sure where that went. Then I'm gonna season with salt, pepper. I'm gonna put a little bit of garlic powder in there. This is honestly looking really solid, boys. Look at that. That is beautiful. That's like a choppery molasses, if you ask me, mate. A choppery molasses. Now I'm gonna add a wee bit of salt to it because it is needing some salt. I'm gonna add some pepper for that kick. I'm gonna add a little bit of garlic powder. I'm gonna add in my dried tomatoes that are 100% dry, first of all, because obviously they're gonna be dry. They're maybe a little bit too big, but hey, this is our queso, this is our version. Oh my God, guys, this looks so good. All right, so I gotta show this off real quick, guys. I have to, look at this. This looks absolutely insane. Let's give the queso a quick little taste and see if it needs salt, pepper, what it needs. Wow, that is so good. Okay, cooking is, we're getting some. Oh, that's so exciting. Now for the best part, it's time to make everything else that we need. I have to cut some iceberg lettuce. I've never done that, but I've seen it be done just like this. It didn't budge. So if you do that, the bottom should just pull right out, just like this. Just see that? Perfect pull. Now this is a lot of lettuce, but I'm gonna save it for a salad later on in the day. So I make sure that none of it goes to waste at all. We're gonna cut it right in half first. Look at the inside of this, first of all. Look at that. That is absolutely beautiful. Now I'm gonna cut across in 3 striations here, maybe 4. Now all of this is cut up. We're gonna put it in our bowl right here. It's a little messy, but that's okay. That's what cooking's all about, being a little messy. I've never ate Taco Bell once in my life, so I don't even know how it truly looks, but I'm gonna give it my best shot. So I have 2 of these large flour tortillas. I have 2 small flour tortillas. I have ground beef that's getting to room temperature. It's actually ground pork. And then I have some more cheese. I have tomato cut up that you guys saw behind me, and I have some beautiful sour cream. I got my homemade queso done. I got my lettuce done. Let's figure this all out, starting with the ground pork. Also, before I start the pork real quick, I'm gonna throw all of these in the air fryer for like a couple seconds just to get them nice and toasted. Now I'm getting my pan on a very high heat, and this right here might be a little bit controversial, but I'm gonna use Montreal steak seasoning for my ground pork. It's actually really good. So once it's on a high heat, I'm gonna put literally a dollop, not like a dollop of all of that's it, just a dollop. Because again, meat already is so oily and so fatty that I really shouldn't even have put in a dollop, but I just like putting that dollop in there. Then I'm gonna throw all of this beautiful meat in there. Boom, just like that, done. Now I'm gonna wash my hands. Now I'm gonna season the meat real quick. So I'm gonna finish the meat up and I'll be right back. Okay, as you see, it has crispied up a little bit. I told you guys I'm good with mine. What I'm gonna do now is I'm gonna add a couple tomatoes in there just to give it a little bit of color. I know it already is gonna have the tomatoes in after, I know that. Now this is the exact color that I wanted for the meat, and now we are ready to make our Crunchwrap Supreme. Let's keep this video to 20 likes if you guys do like the content that's coming out. Let's get into it. So first things first, we put a large tortilla right in the middle, and we're gonna sprinkle a little bit of that ground beef. I'm gonna go in there with my hands. Holy sh, that is hot as balls. So we're just gonna use our spoon. We're only gonna put a little because again, I don't know, I have no idea. So we're gonna put a little bit just to make sure. I'm gonna put a little, that's enough. That's enough ground beef for me, that's good. Now we're gonna drizzle some of our delicious queso right over top. This queso, boys, I'm not even kidding. This is the best queso I've had maybe in my life, like genuinely. We're gonna put some right over top. That's a lot of queso, but that's all right, because it's homemade and I made it with lots of love. Beautiful, that queso's fire. Now I got these taco shells because it said to put like a hard shell over top. I didn't really know what that meant. So we're just gonna go with a taco shell. We kind of broke it half and half. We're just gonna kind of layer them right on top, just like that. Just boom, that's perfect. That's absolutely amazing. Now we're gonna use our spoon and put some sour cream right on top of the shell. I guess this is like our glue of some sort for the other, I don't really know. But we're gonna put some sour cream right on top of that, just like that. Now we're gonna add some beautiful lettuce. I wanna get some smaller pieces or some bigger ones, and I'll just kind of make it work. Wanna add some lettuce even around it maybe, it might be really good. Just a little lettuce again. I don't know how this is gonna work, so we'll just kind of see. A little tomato up top, little tomato up top. Not a lot of tomato because there's already some in the meat as well. We're gonna top this with more sour, Jesus. How much sour cream we got going on here? Because I guess the sour cream is kind of our glue in this recipe. So we're gonna make sure we lather on a lot of sour cream. We're gonna add a bit more of that queso right on top, just like that. That's our glue as well. Queso is a great glue. Now we're gonna put the small tortilla right on top of that, just like that, beautiful. Now we're gonna put our pan to a medium heat. And now what I'm gonna do that this doesn't tell me to do is I got a little bit more queso, and I'm gonna put some around the edges of this smaller tortilla because I kind of need a glue, right? I need a glue for the big shell to lay on because it'll be a little hard without it. So I'm gonna put queso on top and just layer that right there. Just layer it just like that. Now we're just gonna kind of fold in all of the egg. Wow, this is looking really good. Okay, wait. So now, oh, I put it in the middle, which I probably shouldn't have because that's fine. Now it's completely solid. We're gonna kind of hold the edges for a little, make sure the glue sticks. That's honestly looking really good. Now let's bring it over to the pan, and this is the moment of truth. Now I'm gonna throw a dollop of oil in the middle of this because again, I did put queso in the middle and I don't want it to stick. This is a non-stick pan as well. Now here is that beautiful top of this, and now we're just gonna put it face down. Just like that, and boom. Okay, I mean, hey, it's down. It's ready to go. Now I'm gonna prep my plate as well. I'm gonna put a little bit more queso on the bottom. I'm gonna make this plate look absolutely beautiful. Now I wanna show you the rest right now, but now it's time to see the final plating, the final form of the Crunchwrap Supreme. Now here is our beautiful final product. I made a little design on top. It looks absolutely stellar. Give me your thoughts on how you think I did on this beautiful Crunchwrap Supreme. Let's cut into it and see what it tastes like. Let's see that beautiful slice. Oh my, I need to grab it with my hands. This looks absolutely incredible. Let's see. By far, the best thing I've ever made.